Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. For today's video, fall is officially here and I am so ready to bring out some awesome fall recipes for y'all to enjoy. For today's video, we'll be making a low carb chicken pot pie soup in the Instant Pot. It doesn't get better than this. Chicken pot pie is the ultimate comfort food, so I cannot wait for y'all to enjoy this recipe. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video. All right guys, let's go ahead and get started on cooking this low carb chicken pot pie soup. I'm super excited to cook this recipe. So you're gonna want your Instant Pot. My best bet for you is to cook it in the Instant Pot. It makes it so much easier, especially for fall recipes, for soups and everything like that. I absolutely love my Instant Pot. So first thing we are going to drop in. So I have all my ingredients prepared right here. All the ingredients will be linked or in the description below for y'all, so y'all can go ahead and gather all y'all's ingredients together and prep them ahead of time, because it just makes it so much more easier. So right here in this bowl, I have 2 turnips. They were about a medium-sized turnip. I went ahead and peeled off the skin and I roughly gave them a chop about a 1-inch to bite-sized pieces, just like this. This is going to be our potato replacement. And let me tell y'all, this is probably one of the best low-carb keto potato replacements that I have tried before. They are absolutely delicious. They cook down really well and they have a really nice texture. The beginning of the smell it's a little bit stronger than a potato. It kind of reminds me of like a mix of an onion and a potato kind of put together, but I promise you they're so good. I also have another beef stew recipe using these turnips. Let me tell you, it is the bomb. It'll pop up at the end of this video for y'all to click on if y'all do want to check out that video. So I have 2 medium turnips right here that I went ahead and peeled and diced, and maybe make sure you rinse them, and we're gonna go ahead and drop them in our Instant Pot, just right in the bottom. Next ingredient is going to be some chicken. So I went ahead and shredded up 1 rotisserie chicken. It just makes this recipe that much more easier, and I absolutely love rotisserie chickens for quick recipes and especially soups. If you want to go in with a couple chicken breasts, you can do that. You can put about 3 raw chicken breasts on top, but I recommend to go ahead and shred a rotisserie chicken. So we're going to go ahead and add this right on top of our turnips. After your chicken, we're gonna go ahead and go in with a couple of veggies. So right here, I have 2 stalks of celery diced. Went ahead and rinsed them, diced them up. We're gonna add these on top. And then I have a cup of baby Bella porta mushrooms chopped. Got those right in with the celery. Then we're gonna go ahead and take some peas and carrots frozen mix. We're not using the whole bag. We're just gonna go ahead and take 2/3 cup of our peas and carrots frozen. Just adds a little bit in there, adds a little texture, and who doesn't love peas and carrots in their chicken pot pie? So we're gonna add it right on top of the chicken, mushrooms, and celery. All right, now we gotta add some flavor to our soup. So I have some seasonings right here. You can leave any kind of seasonings that you want out, or you can add any seasonings that you want in. Make it your own. So these are the seasonings I'm gonna go ahead and go in with. I am going in with some onion powder. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of onion powder on top. Season with your heart. I always tell everybody that. You can always add more of something at the end if you need. So onion powder, and then we have some garlic powder. I'm gonna go in with a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I just put the seasonings right on top. We're gonna mix it in at the end. Then we're gonna go in with some black pepper. Some salt to taste, and like I said, you can adjust it at the end when it's done. And then we're gonna go in with some parsley flakes. Add a teaspoon of parsley flakes. All right, these are the 2 main ingredients that I love to go in with in my chicken pot pie. So this is some ground thyme. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of ground thyme. And then you're gonna go in with some poultry seasoning. Poultry seasoning is gonna give it that good flavor. You're gonna add a teaspoon of this. Okay, we have all our seasonings in. It already smells good. I love the smell of that poultry seasoning. Now, of course, our soup needs a liquid, but your Instant Pot specifically always needs a liquid. So we're gonna go in with 4 ounces of chicken, 4 cups of chicken broth, 32 ounces. So you're gonna put a whole container of chicken broth in here. We're just gonna add this liquid right on top. And so far, this is how everything should be looking in your Instant Pot. You don't have to mix it or anything. It will all cook through. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and shut our Instant Pot. If you do have the little notch where you have to seal it so it doesn't vent out, make sure you do so to keep all the pressure in. Now we're gonna go ahead and click pressure cook, and you're gonna go up to 15 minutes. Our chicken is cooked through. If you do need to cook your chicken, if you're putting in a raw chicken breast, go in with about 20 minutes. But since my chicken is cooked through, I'm doing 15 minutes. We just need the turnips to get nice and tender and the flavors just to really mix well. So go ahead and wait 15 minutes and we'll be back shortly. All right, you guys, our 15 minutes is up on our Instant Pot. So you're gonna go ahead, push cancel just so everything stops cooking, and then you're gonna carefully let your pressure out, and then we're gonna go ahead and add some more ingredients. All right, guys, once you open up the lid and let the pressure out, this is the way your soup should look. Let me tell y'all, my house smells amazing. If you did put in raw chicken, you want to take out your chicken breast, shred it up, and then add it back to your soup. Your turnip should be nice and tender, and it just smells absolutely amazing in here, you guys. It smells, oh, my house just smells so comforting right now. I can have this smell in my house all the time. Okay, so now we got to get it nice and creamy. So we have a few more ingredients that we're going to go ahead and go in with. So right here I have 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. Make sure it is softened. It just helps mix together way more easier. And then we're gonna go in with half a cup of some heavy cream. Let's get it nice and creamy. These are always my go-tos when I want to make a soup nice and creamy. You're gonna go ahead, mix in this cream cheese. Since it is softened, it should mix in pretty well. You want to go ahead and mix it in and make sure it gets well dissolved. I kind of like to scoop it because I kind of like little chunks of my turnips in here. If you want to smush them down, you can definitely do so. So I just go ahead and flip it around and put in a little bit of arm work just to get this cream cheese nice and dissolved. Okay, once I have the cream cheese and heavy cream mixed in, I went ahead and clicked the saute button on my Instant Pot. What it's going to do, it's going to act like a stove top. So if you're using a stove, just turn back on your fire because we got one more ingredient to mix in. You see how our liquid is kind of runny? We're gonna go ahead and thicken this up with a natural thickener. So you're gonna take some xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a natural thickener. You can find it at your local grocery store. A little bit does go a long way. So we're gonna go in with 1 teaspoon, sprinkle it in here. We need it to activate, so that's why I clicked the saute button. Don't use more than what you need, because if you put too much xanthan gum in your soups, it turns really gummy and it's not going to come out well. So we're going to mix in the xanthan gum. You want to give it a couple minutes just to come to boil. Let it simmer a little bit. Give it time to activate, and you're going to see this liquid thicken. And then that's it. If you want to taste your liquid, add a little bit more salt or any other seasoning that you need, go ahead and do so. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a few minutes. All right, you guys, I went ahead and canceled my saute mode, turned it off. My broth has thickened. I like it a little bit thickened, but a little bit on the runnier side still, but you do it as thick as you like it. But our soup is done. Like I said, add more seasoning if you need to. Doesn't this look delicious, you guys? We're gonna go ahead and let it cool down, and of course, we're gonna give this a taste try. All right, I served me up a serving and it smells so good. I cannot wait to dig in. And you guys, if you ever want to make a chicken pot pie, like not a soup but with the crust, I do have a video on that as well. It will pop up at the end of this video for y'all to click on. But let's go ahead and dig in. I let it cool down a bit. I got my peas, carrots, chicken, and of course we got to go in with the turnip as well. Oh my God, you guys, it is so creamy. So just like homey and comforting. This is like the ultimate comfort food. It is the best. Y'all are definitely going to enjoy this soup. And if you happen to make it, don't forget, as always, guys, you can follow me on my Facebook page. It'll be linked in the description below. You can go ahead and post some pictures over there if you happen to make this recipe. I would definitely love to see y'all enjoy it. Comment down below if you are definitely going to be making this low carb pot pie soup. I highly recommend it. It is so good. But I'm about to sit down and enjoy this whole thing right now. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share with all your family and friends, and I'll see y'all in the next one.